I want to bring you now an in-depth investigation into the financial dealings of Gurmeet Ram Rahim with a special focus on his Bollywood empire. India Today's Anand Patel studied the companies that had been set up by the Dera for their film production work. It turns out that Honeypreet pocketed a cool 60 lakh rupees for appearing as the lead heroine in these films, whereas the hero, Ram Rahim himself, gave a payment of 6.5 crore rupees to himself to act as the hero for these films. Now, if he's a godman engaging in charity work, why does he need to pocket so much money for himself, raising questions about whether his film production was only a guise for money laundering? Watch this India Today exclusive investigation.
Turning bullets into crowns, swords into petals, splintering logs with his fists, flinging burning motorcycles away. Sirsa's self-anointed messenger of God used special effects not only on screen, he scripted them behind the scenes as well. Hakikat of Baba's Hakikat Entertainment Private Limited is finally out. It wasn't just his love for show business, but pocketing tax-free donations from followers which really charged Gurmeet Ram Rahim to embark on a movie-making spree. An India Today investigation has found this shaggy hero made a neat 6.40 crore rupees from his MSG movies. Documents accessed by India Today reveal his closest aide, Honeypreet, was also paid rupees 60 lakhs the same year, 2015-16. The convicted Baba's disclaimers stand demolished. His eccentric movies were anything but social cause. The official address of the Baba's home production company till last year: Hakikat Entertainment Private Limited. The maker of MSG, The Messenger, MSG 2, Lionheart 1 and 2, and Jattu Engineer. That's the Hakikat, the devastating reality of the Rape Convicts Film Company, a one-bedroom DDA flat in Delhi's Rohini neighborhood. Sandeep Mishra is a Dera spokesman, sitting right at the Hakikat Entertainment's registered address at Delhi's Shahadra. Yet, he blatantly denied Dera links with the film company.
फिल्म बनाने का काम हकीकत एंटरटेनमेंट कंपनी करती है, जिसका डेरा से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। एक शाखा, एक कंपनी है जिसके अंतर्गत फिल्मों का निर्माण होता है। खामखा का अफवाह लगाना कि 7 करोड़ लिए 60 लाख किसी को दिलाए, ये बेआधार बेबुनियाद बातें हैं।
Even more astounding are Hakikat Entertainment's financial statements with the registrar of companies. Take a look at Hakikat's organizational structure. Its directors and shareholders, all die-hard followers of the Dera. No wonder none made a noise when it shelled out a huge fees to Ram Rahim and Honeypreet. Ravi Bhushan is an independent corporate finance expert. He scrutinized every document in detail. Bhushan's assessments reveals stunning aberrations in Ram Rahim's bookkeeping.
Baba is working as an actor in this company for the various movies which has been produced by this company, and taken the 6 crore rupees as a remuneration. Honeypreet has taken 60 lakh rupees as a remuneration. Now, thing is that your company is loss-making company, running on loan, and still giving the loan to the other company, other group company, and you are also taking this remuneration. It could be taken as taking the money from this pocket to that pocket.
India Today TV's investigation show Rahim floated more than 3 dozen companies. Yes, more than 3 dozen, spanning various sectors. From real estate, immigration consultancy to entertainment. ROC filings suggest the Baba of business created a web of shell companies. India Today at the registered office of one such company, Ars Unique Entertainment Private Limited, in Delhi's Paschim Vihar neighborhood. It's all locked up. The company that showed close to rupees 35 crores in assets doesn't even have a signboard to display.
When you are to look into the ARZ Unique, this is the company of the almost 19 crore paid up capital with almost 36 crore loan, and 36 crore loan from the group company itself. One company, many company has been incorporated, and company is used to give the loans in the form of unsecured loans, long-term loans, short-term loan advances to the Unique, and finally Unique is giving the loan and advances to the other company. It seems there is rotation of fund. This is viscous circle of the fund, where the fund, from where the fund is coming and where ultimate the fund is going. This is a matter of investigation.
The pattern is strikingly similar. Many of these companies share common addresses under common directors. Take a look at this building in Delhi's Shahadra neighborhood. On paper, it's housing offices of more than a dozen companies. In reality, the building is nothing more than a prayer hall for the disciples of Rahim. Experts suspect the Baba ran a well-organized racket to divert unaccounted donations.
These companies are not an independent company for doing their business. It could be taken as instrument of data, which has been formed for transferring the money from the one company to another funding company and finally goes to the final person. Law is very much clear. If any company is registered as a registered address, the name of the company must be displaying at the registered address. It means the board should be there. Is there any board? If there was no any board, this is the violation of law, and it seems this is instrument.
The Punjab and Haryana High Court has directed Income Tax Department and Enforcement Directorate to probe into assets and wealth of Sirsa Dera chief. But with Baba and his close aide Hanipreet in jail, while its key managers on the run, it's going to be a daunting task for the investigative agencies to trace the money. In New Delhi, Anand Patel for India Today.
What's very clear now is that Rahim not just is convicted of rape, but he has very serious charges of money laundering, which will need to be probed by the investigating agencies. Let's now shift our attention to the big cracking debate over firecrackers right ahead of Diwali. Now, Maharashtra coming out and saying that they will not allow firecrackers to be sold. Meanwhile, governments like the ones in Madhya Pradesh are coming out and saying if you can't celebrate Diwali elsewhere, come to Madhya Pradesh. It does seem, though, that this whole debate over firecrackers is now reaching a point of inflection, with more and more states coming out and saying no to firecrackers.
This Diwali, Delhi might just be a little noisy after the Supreme Court imposed cracker ban coming into effect. These restrictions have now been implemented in Maharashtra and Chhattisgarh as well.
दिवाली में हम जब पटाखे बजाते हैं, बहुत सारे पटाखे बजाने के बाद प्रदूषण कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के माध्यम से होता है, भारी नुकसान होता है, मृत्यु भी कुछ लोग होते हैं.
But the opinion across the country seems to be heavily polarized on the issue of the ban. While the Madhya Pradesh Home Minister has urged people to burst crackers with abandon, some even openly threatening to defy the ban. The Supreme Court's directive has faced strong resistance, especially with many wondering why only Hindu festivals like Diwali face restrictions. The sale of crackers has been restricted till 1st of November in Delhi and adjoining areas. The aim is to see if this reduces pollution. Can we set aside politics and religion long enough to ensure that our future generations breathe just a little easier? Bureau Report, India Today.
As I said on the newsroom yesterday, it's imperative for all of us not to communalize the fight against firecrackers. This impacts you, it impacts me, it impacts all our children. It's important to stand up for the My Right to Breathe campaign rather than letting this get communalized. Over 24 infant deaths were reported from the BRD hospital in Gorakhpur over just the last 24 hours. In the midst of all of this, the Yogi Adityanath government in Uttar Pradesh has announced the setting up of a 100-meter statue for Lord Ram at Ayodhya. It's all well and good to be building statues, but the big question is, at a time when the state has serious problems with its health and medical infrastructure, should that not be the core priority area for the new Yogi government in Uttar Pradesh?
This is Gorakhpur's BRD hospital, right on CM Yogi Adityanath's home turf. 14 people have died here in the last 24 hours. Just 2 months after over 60 children died in this very hospital over alleged lack of oxygen supply. While the state's healthcare is in shambles and the UP government is busy planning statues, 133 crore rupees has been set aside to construct a Ram statue on the banks of the Saryu River in Ayodhya. The project will also include beautifying the banks of the river Saryu, toilets, CCTV cameras and water purifiers to ensure a wholesome tourist experience. It's all a part of the government's Navya Ayodhya plan.
मूर्ति भी बनने में समय लगेगा, तब तक निर्णय आ जाएगा अदालत का भी। ऐसी उम्मीद मैं करता हूं राम जन्मभूमि के लिए, और राम मंदिर भी बनना शुरू हो जाएगा।
CM Yogi's is not the first and only government with misplaced priorities. The Maharashtra government, for example, is spending 3,600 crore rupees to build a Shivaji statue just off the Mumbai coast. The question remains, why can't the government stop chasing vanity projects and focus on civic infrastructure and healthcare? Bureau Report, India Today.
This is not it. The Yogi Adityanath government, senior ministers from the state and the centre planning a big Diwali celebration in Ayodhya as well. We, of course, will track that story for you. We're slipping into a break. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I'm really looking forward to travelling to Gujarat later this week, where we'll be kickstarting our coverage of the Gujarat Assembly elections. For now, we're wrapping up Newsroom. I look forward to seeing you at 10 p.m. tomorrow evening with another action-packed edition of the Newsroom. Till then, from all of us here in the India Today Newsroom, goodbye, good night.